He's known as being a sex bomb. I'm not talking about me, of course. I'm talking about the wonderful Tom Jones, or Sir Tom Jones. But now, has he gone woke as well? I know, really? Hi, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Thanks so much for joining me today. And yes, we're talking about a 60s superstar who seemingly may have lost the plot. Now he's hit 80. Still looks wonderful, still sings like a god, you know. One of those voices that you instantly know. I don't know about you, and as ever I often say this, but do let me know in the comments below, but that generation of singers, you know, in the 60s and 70s, they really did provide some remarkable people who had their own distinctive sound. When you think about it, people like Dionne Warwick, Cilla Black, Dusty Springfield, and then we had people like Gene Pitney, PJ Proby, all of those greats, including, of course, Sir Tom Jones, or Tom Jones as he was known then. Now, I've been lucky enough to meet Tom on various occasions. Great guy, a lot of fun, and of course knows just how lucky he is to become a superstar. After all, he was just singing on working men's clubs and then got discovered with that mega hit way back in the middle 60s. It's not unusual. It is, of course, if you've got Tom's voice. But more importantly, Tom also had a mega hit in the early part of the 70s, in fact 1971. And this really all centres on the reason why Tom has now decided not to include it in his live stage show. But why? Well, the track we're talking about is in fact that wonderful track. I love it, in fact. It's called She's a Lady, and it was a mega smash for Tom. Now, a lot of people, as ever, have got on board and basically said it's sexist, the lyrics are bad, all that usual stuff, you know. And so now Tom basically says that he feels ill at ease singing those particular lyrics. I don't know why, do you? But apparently he does. And so because he does allegedly feel ill at ease, then he's now not going to be including that in his live sets or stage shows, concert tours, that sort of stuff. Now, it's, you could say, just a clever piece of PR, because he's now obviously a panellist and mentor on the UK version of the reality TV show The Voice. You know, the one where people come on and sing, burst into tears, and you never hear of them again, even though they're mentored by some of the best people, allegedly, on the panel. Apart from Sir Tom, there wouldn't be anybody that I would want to be mentored by, but there you go. It's interesting also to note that this particular theory and story emerged recently, which we told you about, all thanks to the Rolling Stones, and they're now deciding not to perform Brown Sugar, another one of their mega hits. Is it truly being cancelled, or are they now twisting the woke bandwagon to reignite a little bit of PR in their favour, reminding all sorts of generations that, of course, they still exist? Neil Sean in the heart of London.